Now this weekend we were headed out towards Gunn Point. It was Rudolph and I. Of course you have to use a bit of bitumen to get out to where the dirt starts up. And then you can start getting into the real places that you might actually enjoy. Now we're going to head along a little track that takes us to a billabong called Bat Billabong. And we were going to see if we could continue our way through there.
Damn girl, you're in my head, heart beating out of my chest. Baby, you got this man wanting more. Hey, now I must confess, you're killing me in that dress. We all know what comes next. Hey, damn right we do. When I took her to the floor. Once
we'd actually found our way to Bat Billabong, we found there was way too much water around, and you get this beautiful photo you can see ahead of us here.
Sparks fly 24/7, doesn't matter where I go with you. All night, talking about nothing, just a bottle and a backseat too.
And so we decided to continue along one of the dirt trails until we headed out to a point that got us towards the sea. So you can see the sea there in the background. We've got a few nice photos. And then to get down to the rocky beach, we ended up needing to use, well, this steep little embankment here, and that's the track on. Now as we're coming down that little embankment there, you can see that I struggle a touch with keeping the rear left wheel on the ground. Psychout at this stage was quite a new car, still has the highway terrains on it, and I was a bit worried about slipping down and causing a bit of damage. So I took it nice and simple and just really picked my line, tried to stay out of the holes as much as possible, and it all worked out for the best. Now after cruising up the beach a fair bit, you come across a spot where it's pretty much impassable with lots of dead sticks and leaves, and you can't actually see in front of the cars there, but there's lots of trees and a creek that crosses over, so we decided to stop, turn around and head back up towards that little steep hill again.
That hair like velvet, that skin like cream. Brown eyes, they hypnotize me, make me believe. Girl, you know.
Now, since we left a little bit later on in the day, we decided that now would be a good time to start heading towards a campsite. We hadn't quite agreed on where we were going to camp up yet, but we thought of a place, headed there, and it turned out to be just perfect. And I'll take you for a little walk around the campsite now. So we got the tent set up behind the cars. I parked up there, and you got Rudolph over there with his tent on the other side. And Rudolph's sitting back, relaxing, enjoying himself a nice cold beer, as I am doing too. We found a little catfish down here earlier, so we are just going to try and see if can't catch the little fella. Got me a little vibe going, and see how we go. We've got that little fishy we were talking about. Yeah, a little catfish. There you go. Now, we'd woken up fairly early again and decided to make our way down towards another little point that we know out at Gunn Beach. And we decided to head along. We'd had a little bit of rain last night, so the camp was pretty good. It was nice and cool still. And then you can see here on the left hand side is pretty much what the Gunn Point is so prominent for. You've got so many pine trees around. Onto the right there you got a little bit of a broken up area. It's nice cleared out area. What that's used for I have got no idea. But the pine forest here is immense. You could pretty much get lost in there for days. It goes for ages.
Crazy, I got a smile on my face. I got a smile on my face because of you. They say I'm acting strangely. I can't help the way I feel. I can't help the way I feel when I'm with you.
Now we reached that little point there. It's quite sandy there. You can see heaps of hermit crab tracks coming up towards the cars. We decided to wet a line here. Didn't catch anything as usual. Only time we've ever caught anything here was a couple mud crabs for a mate's birthday a few years ago.
They don't understand us. They love to break the rules. Might even look like fools. So bring it on, baby. They say love will make you go insane. And I do it all again. Travel with the top down, even in the rain clouds. A little danger on your lips. That fever when we kiss. Rolling it out, t-shirts and that red dirt. Yeah, baby, that feels nice. It's crazy. NANI?!
Now, in that hill climbing video that I just did, I've heard a couple smack bangs boops, and I'm currently running the stock standard side steps, which is no big deal, so they're plastic. And one there, and that one there. Oh, well.
Think about you all the time. Every place looks the same. You're the only thing that's on my mind. They try to creep and ask if I'm alone, but I just want you to know that you're my good thing. We're on a good thing, baby. You're some kind of amazing, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back. Oh my love, I'll be saving, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back, girl. Keep me coming back, girl. Oh yeah. Keep me coming back. You're my kind of disease, and I never wanna find a cure. Your smile brings me down on my knees. You own me, baby, that's for sure. They're coming over, wanna know my name, and no one else feels the same. 'Cause you're my good thing, we're on a good thing, baby. You're some kind of amazing, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back. Oh my love, I'll be saving, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back, girl. Keep me coming back, girl. Keep me coming back, keep me coming back. Oh my love, I'll be saving, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back, girl. You're some kind of amazing, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back. Oh my love, I'll be saving, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back, girl. You're some kind of amazing, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming, keep me coming. Oh my love, I'll be saving, 'cause you keep me coming back, keep me coming back. I'm coming. Yeah, I know. Keep me coming back, yeah. Oh,
Now we've reached ourselves a little creek here, comes along here. We've never actually tried to fish here, but we found some fish, some fishos a while ago. It's a nice little spot to come out, just have a look, and it's called Fright Point. Now why it's called Fright Point I couldn't tell you, but I'm guessing that it's got something to do with big lizards.
I'm a weary man, I've been wandering through the desert of my soul, searching for the light, looking deep inside. I've been lost for so long. Where is my God? Where is my home?
Still drive, mate.
I'll go forward just for a giggle.
All these questions I've been holding
After finishing up going and having a look out at Fright Point there, we decided to head back down towards the main beach. The main beach is home to where most of the people go to hang out, and also some really gnarly hill climbs. But before we get there, we had to navigate our way through this little wet part. Now, as I said, there was some rain last night and the ground got a little bit wet. This water's been lying around for a bit though. And as we're coming up towards the rest of the paperbarks here, we actually know that there's quite a deep little water crossing. Now, I don't have a snorkel on at this stage, and our options are deep water but hard bottom on the right, or slippery mud on the left that's not that deep. And so I chucked it into low range, and we decided to get halfway in where it's less muddy and cut into that track. And it's worked out well for us, as neither of us got bogged, which is always positive, and we made it through without a drama. This is our current track too, Psych Out sitting up there. The usual track that we used to take, as you can see, is impassable by anything but either foot or a motorcycle. So yeah. All good and all well.
Overtime. It's like all my days are wasted when I've got sunset on my mind. I'm so sick of that 9 to 5. Day on that job, it's a waste of time. Gotta get more of the good life, the good life. So let's go. Grab the people you know. Head out onto that road. No, we ain't coming home till we're done. Bring the whiskey and rum. Get out into the sun. No, we ain't coming home. We ain't coming home.
What do you reckon? Pick your line, you might make it.
Yeah, but I'll just, what you can't see from down there is a big hole here.
Ah, yeah.
Well, where someone's flexed out, spun the wheel and that, without a locker I won't get it.
Now let's see how much easier it is with a rear locker to get up one of these hills here. You have to remember as well though, the camera never really does these justice. They're very, very slippery hills, even though they are quite dry, they're very shaly. And they're actually a bit steeper than they look. We have tried these on motorbikes before and occasionally come unstuck on them. How's that for a view? As if you'd want to be forward driving anywhere else. On this hill here, you can see that we're going nice and slow descenting. And now what you can't see is that the NP300 actually has hill descent control. Now I'm not one that enjoys using all these extra gadgets like traction control and whatnot, but I used it coming down this hill just to see what it was like. And mate, honestly, if you have it, you need to be using it. This thing is amazing. I'm not on any of the pedals at all here. I am hovering above them just in case something goes wrong. But the NP300 just comes down like it's nothing. It doesn't bother it at all.
It's so close that I can taste it. I see it when I close my eyes. Stuck here in the rat race, seems like nothing's going my way. I wanna get on the country skies. I'm so sick of that 9 to 5. Damn that job, it's a waste of time. Gotta get more of the good life, the good life. So let's go. Grab the people you know. Head out home to that road. No, we ain't coming home till we're done. Bring the whiskey and rum. Get out into the sun. No, we ain't coming home. We ain't coming home. Coming home. Yeah.
You're stuck on a rock there. So come up. Now go. No, stop. Come try to straddle up. Straddle that side. Not this way. That way. Give it a little bit of mumbo there. You're over it, it's just catching on it, so give it a bit of mumbo. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna see if I can do it, and we'll see how much difference a locker makes to the entire situation. So we're going to call it a wrap there from our trip out to Gunn over, well, Monday, Tuesday, with a couple of days off. We've got a little bit of a storm rolling in from the ocean behind us there. Rudolph and I are going to go searching for a bit more shells, some cool rocks and whatnot just up and down the beach. And then we're going to head off home. The cars, as you can see in the background there, they're a little bit dirty. Mine's a little bit worse for wear, but you know, get that on the big jobs. And yeah, I'll just see you